What's your name?
My name is Kenya.
What do you do for a living, Kenya?
I'm a prostitute.
How did you get started prostituting?
So how I got started was we had started state hopping, me and my roommate, just traveling to different states. It started with a tattoo. I wanted to get this guy's name tatted on me. I went to Cincinnati because they said we could come. When we got there, the guy was gone. He got sick, I guess, and this was already like 11 at night. So then we went back to Columbus, and he took a shower, and some guy hit me up. He wanted to have sex, so we drove back to Cincinnati. But by the time we got back down there, it was like 4 a.m. and he was asleep, and he was in a dorm, so it was locked. We didn't know which room he was in, so we just slept in the car. The next day we went and got the tattoo. Then we traveled to Kentucky. I fucked someone there. Then Memphis, Tennessee, we stayed there an entire month. We eventually came back to Columbus because we had like ran out of money down there. And then we eventually went back to Memphis, and then I started prostituting because we just could not keep money because of the cost of gas and just expenses in general. So then after we were in Memphis for a while, we met two dudes, and then we went down to Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, I liked a lot. I was making pretty good money a day. That's when I really started to enjoy prostitution and seeing it as it could be a career. So then after that, we went through Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and then we ended up in California. So now you can find me on the blades of LA.
And when you say the blades of LA, what blades are you talking about?
There's FIGUEROA, there's Long Beach Boulevard, there's one out in Pomona, I don't know the exact name of it. There's Western, that one's dead now, but some people still do use it as a blade. Maybe if you don't want to be out there as much, because FIG is very intense. Like, it's not for beginners. I was put out there, unfortunately, as a beginner, and certain things happen, bad things as far as meeting an unsatisfactory pimp.
Tell him your name, man.
I'm Pansexuality. If you want to know, come to the 76 gas station.
Pimpin' Shorty.
Pansexuality.
Pimpin' Shorty absolutely don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
What drugs do you use?
So my first was nicotine. I started with that. Then I had weed. I used to do edibles. Now I just smoke regular blunts and stuff. Then as moved on to cocaine, and how the cocaine situation evolved is I had a roommate, the one that I came down here with. She was talking about how much she wanted to try using cocaine. And I told her, I was like, it's probably not a good idea, but I was like, how does it make you feel? That's what I asked her. Since she never took it, what have you heard from other people? How does it make you feel? And she said, it makes you just want to party, you stay awake, you just feel good, it's like a good high. So I was like, okay. So one day, this guy picked me up. I was on Long Beach Boulevard, standing on the corner. And it was like kind of like an alley. And then he said, hey, do you want to hang out? And this was like maybe 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. And there's not really any clients at that time because, people who are on night shift are getting off work. Like in his case, he worked nights and he was just getting off work. He wasn't trying to buy anything. He just wanted to be a friend or, hang out with me. So I asked him what he was doing. He said he was driving around getting high. I asked him what he had. He said cocaine, nicotine, and meth. So I got in the car because at that point, prior to, I was already thinking about doing cocaine since my roommate kept talking about it so much. And then I seen other black people doing it. So I got in the car. He was like, what do you like to drink? I told him wine. We went to the liquor store. We started doing the lines. We went to the beach and we just got high for a few hours. The meth, I do not like. I don't consistently take meth. I've taken meth twice so far. The first time I took meth in this man's vehicle, I snorted it as you would cocaine, and it burns your nose. So imagine someone having a lighter in your nostril. That's what it feels like, especially if you hit it too hard. The second time I tried it, which was last night, my friend rolled it up in a piece of toilet paper, and then I drunk something, and then you put it in your mouth and hurry up and swallow it so you don't get that nasty taste. And then you wait a few minutes, and then you instantly feel high, and then you feel super horny, like you feel like you can just fuck everyone in the world.
Okay. As far as your sexual preferences, what's your sexual preference? What do you identify yourself as?
So I am pansexual.
And can you explain to the viewers, to the people, what pansexual is?
Pansexual is when you don't care which gender you have sexual relations with. Meaning, there's this one gentleman, he was on a show on Snapchat, and he considered himself an alien. Well, what that means is he wanted his genitals removed. Now, he had a penis, okay? He had that removed. But then he was left with a hole. It wasn't a vagina, it was a hole. Now, he wanted even that closed up. Now, the doctor unfortunately said, it wasn't possible physically to close up his hole because he needed to urinate. You can't urinate without a hole. So, since it's not a vagina and it's not a penis, he doesn't really have a gender per se. So that's what pansexual means. I fuck trans people, straight people, bi, lesbians. I don't have a preference. I don't want to say discriminate, but I just don't stick to one thing. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't.
Okay, so out of all those preferences, what do you like more?
I mainly like. But one guy did ask me to fuck 15 of his friends, right? Okay, so I needed somewhere to sleep this one night. And I was texting this dude, and he's like, well, I live with 14 niggas. 14 other niggas. And I was just like, he's like, but you have to fuck every one of us if you want to spend the night.
If I pay for that pussy, don't judge me.
HT made the wave.
Shit, I'm bitch, look on fell with you. And my bitch look better than you.
I'm in love with you. Look, it's my kid.
Sneaking around for, man?
First of all, bitch, nobody's sneaking around. I just came home. Are you fucking serious? So, let me get this straight. You buy pussy now? Wow.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? A nigga just on Amazon. Damn.
Nigga, that bitch was in your cart, my nigga. You was supposed to buy that bitch now. Like, stop playing with me. Look at you. Got your little pants off. Like, what the fuck was you about to do up in here?
Alright, look, I'm gonna keep that shit real. Like, a nigga was just getting at that bitch about a threesome, man. Like,
crazy.
Trying to, spice that shit up.
What the fuck do you mean a threesome? Nigga, you can't even handle me. Like, just like, wow, like, just please get out my face. Please get out my face. Please get out my face. Fucking stupid ass bitch. That's crazy. You talk about a fucking threesome. Like, this bitch is from China. Like, this bitch was made in Wuhan. With all this shit going on, you talking about a fucking threesome?
Man, what the fuck is Wuhan?
Wuhan, you stupid ass nigga. That's where the fucking virus came from, you stupid ass niggers. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's crazy. I'm fucking leaving. Like, move. Like, no, don't touch me.
I'm sorry.
Like, no,
sorry.
like, bye.
Come here.
Bye. Like, my feelings are really hurt right now. Like, my feelings are really hurt. My thing is, like, you will put your dick in any fucking thing. And then gon' fucking lie and talk about it's a fucking threesome. Ain't no fucking threesome. Cause you know damn well I'm not about to have no fucking threesome, nigga. Especially with a Chinese Wuhan coronavirus having that bitch.